Alright, let's go. Welcome guys, welcome. Hope everybody had a good day, good night, and good feeling. Let me check that out. And we continue with our drawings. But of course, as usual, as a avid vivid viewer, you know what we're going to do first. Some nice warm-ups, let's go. Oh, that's the wrong one here. Some warm-ups. Some goddamn warm-ups. It's like that there. Da 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 da. Bam, bam. Some goddamn warm-ups and me practicing my yappering. And today we I don't know, doing our daily drawings, one step at a time. One step at a time, we're making progress. Man, I really want to be really good in line art, so I don't have to do a lot of cleanup. I guess maybe that's the next goal. Maybe what I'm going to do. Like general, what's the plan with my art journey in general? Actually, well, I try to finish my courses because I really procrastinate. But the reason why I'm saying this all the time is just that those courses are very dry. Like going from like one section took me, I don't know, like 2 hours to finish, which is like, come on, bro. And then sometimes I'm looking at the screen and be like, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? But I would say my goal is to finish all the courses and see how my skills are, and then I guess let's tweak here and there what I need to work on and yada yada. And I guess when I finish with the course, I think I will start seriously with like a portfolio, so people can get some commissions if they want art from me. I know who wants commission from me, but I mean, there is a person for everybody out there. So there is a person that wants your drawings. You don't know it yet, because there are so many people out there. Maybe there is one person who really likes your drawing. It's like, wow, I think this is such a great drawing. I wish you can do something for me for that. I know, and that's really nice. But finding the person like that, that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. I guess you have to do a lot of TikToks and Instagram Reels. The more eyes your piece gets, the better. The higher percentage that people actually want to buy something from you. And then you get money, and then you get financial security. Let's go. We love financial security. I love not to worry about money. Except you're really like money hungry or like power hungry, because I think that's what happened to most people, like when they get a lot of money, because money is also power. I mean, you spend a lot of bullshit on stuff you don't need. That's why it's very important to keep track of what you're buying actually, and try to invest in different kind of bonds, I would say. As they're very versatile, that would be very great. And see how your money rises, or like little by little, I guess. I mean, you would probably not save your earnings, but the problem with saving is about inflation. Bro, inflation is so... If inflation doesn't exist, then you could... Saving would be really nice, man, you know? You don't have to worry that your money is less worth, you know? It's not as strong, you know? No strong currency too. I mean, having a strong currency is very nice, like... That's why a lot of people probably also go to Japan, because of the currency is so weak. Can buy a lot of things. Yo, Terry, what's up? Andy and warm-up breathing style, exactly. The fire warm-up breathing style, you know? Warm up, you get a little warm, and then there's heat, and then there's fire, you know? AKA fire style. Wind style. But that's why a lot of people kind of like go to Japan and really try to milk the currency, which I know has like a lot of cause a lot of problems for the people that live there. They also make like different prices for foreigner, which is, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, there's also a reason why Japanese people don't go, don't travel around because of the yen. Like, if you live in Japan and you get like a salary that is not yen but like US or like euro, then you're good to go, bro. You're gonna enjoy a really nice time there. You're gonna enjoy a really nice time there. Economics, baby, economics. Maybe I should also get into economics. I mean, I'm always watching Big A, baby, for my daily, you know, daily economical knowledge, I guess. I think you should also, guys, do that. Big A, type that in Google and then watch all the clips, all the videos. It's very entertaining, and also like, tells you about financial stuff. I'm no near expert, but I think just watching like a couple financial YouTubers get your style, like the plain bagel. It's also kind of nice. The plain and the bagel. Big A and plain bagel. How money works is also like a really good one. I don't know, get like a little bit of finance literature into your diet. Just in general know how finance works. That would be great. Like also like making track on how much you kind of like spend or earn and all that juicy stuff, man. Because if you have the ability to invest, then you should invest, man. But I'm not gonna tell you what to invest. I can only give you tips, I guess. But I'm not saying you should dare invest. But I think because this is like illegal, I guess. So it's like, it's not financial advice. I'll just say this time. But that's what I do, kind of thing, you know. It's not financial advice, but that's what I would do. So I don't know, maybe it's a gray area. I don't really understand, like, why can it not be financial advice? Maybe you have to have like some sort of degree that you are not able to do that. Same as with like you know, being you need to have a degree as a doctor, you know. You can't just be like, what's up guys, I'm helping you guys. It's a random operation. It's my first time here, man. Let's go. My first time doing this operation. I hope you're feeling good. And then you like going to Nichols. Oh no, I'm going to die here now. Am I? That's why you need like, you know, that's why they go into medical school and then going into like hospitals and yada yada. Trained to become a doctor, you know. Becoming a doctor, becoming something that's I mean, you don't really often need like qualifications sometimes, you know. Like if you the only really thing like with qualification, I mean just like the paper, I think the real important part is really just like the knowledge and the skills, you know. It doesn't matter how many like diplomas you have or like papers you have, as long as you have the skills and the knowledge, that's more important than the like a piece of paper or like projects in general. And I guess that's also like very important in general for what you call if you're looking for work, I guess. Instead of like showing like no, practice or studies. I mean that's why people I think don't hire people who have like only study things in the portfolio, but rather like projects that they have, because the project would tell them that you are able to apply what you learned. So if you have like a, I don't know, portfolio, don't put like studies in there, put like projects and a lot of that stuff. That's what I heard from different artists, so take that up with a grain of salt. But it makes sense, like you want to see like what they're able to capable, right? Not what they are studying, you know. Professional environment, guys. Professional environment. But also like, I don't know, that's I'm reading like no, what's it like Toby Druber about like 20 or 22 ways or steps to master storytelling. And one of them is like premise. And I think just, you know, just practicing premises, I think on stream might be interesting. What's a good premise? And then you can also do it with me, guys, if you want that too. Premise is just basically you have to condense a whole goddamn story into one sentence. So that's like a premise. You can basically summarize the story in one sentence, concise. That's the tricky part. I mean, like one story would be one premise is a boy wants to save the world. I mean, that's a premise, but then it's like a generic premise, right? It's like it's a hero story, huh? The good and the bad. But I think that's kind of good, like to get like basic things going on, I would say. Not that I'm like have any like knowledge, but I think that's like one of the exercises you can do if you want to get better at storytelling. Premise, a story, like I don't know, something happens and there's like struggle. I mean, last premise was like someone wants to run but has no legs, you know. And that's the whole story. Kids learn how to drive without the parents. I mean, that's maybe that's a story. Something that's very unique. Like, okay, this doesn't happen here. Or like a dinosaurs learning how to speak the human language. That's a premise. But also, like, what do we want? What do we like? In the book, there was saying that you have to kind of like think what you like want to see in a movie, you know, and then have to finish that, and another page like think about premises, you know. For example, I want to have like somebody saving the world, you know, villain saving the world kind of thing. That's very fun to me. Very fun premise. And see how like the struggle and the morality. Because if they don't save the world, they die. Because to live on the world. But then again, they are villains. They are like bad people. They did horrible stuff. They unlikely do, you know. That's like kind of like, I guess contrast is really what's interesting for me. Contrast in the premise. It makes sense with like also like someone wants to walk without legs. Someone wants to see without eyes. Someone wants to learn how to love without feelings. I guess contrast is a really nice thing. Like you have to think about how would that work, you know? How would that work? How would that actually work? And then going from there. An artist tries to make money by selling his organs as art pieces. So that's maybe not his organs, but maybe organs in general. That's kind of maybe like a gory, kind of effed up premise. Ooh, that's so realistic. It's like real organs, and it's like, I guess an artist who sells organs as an art is a serial killer. That's a premise, right? And I guess how he kind of tries to do that whole thing. That's like, and then maybe I have like a detective, you know, gonna save the world, not save the world, tries to find who does this, you know. And then we have like characters, you know. He tries to save the world. I don't know, maybe I don't know why I have always this like saving the world complex, man. Maybe I just want to be somebody special. Look at me, I'm special. Who knows, maybe that's the point here. That's the point here. Saving the world. So maybe not saving the what's maybe you don't have to save the world. Maybe there's like sometimes you don't have to do the big things to make an impact, you know. Sometimes, you know, being a police officer or like a firefighter is already good enough, you know. Unsung heroes, you know, or like the workers. Maybe the premises of the stories about the contrast between what a real hero is and a wannabe hero. Now we see like firefighters, police, I don't know, maybe now what you call ambulance, doctors, you know, the unsung heroes. Maybe a story about that, you know. And how without them, actually, the society would collapse, not because of the heroes, you know. In a world, you know. I think what I want to write a story for sure eventually is like a villain that becomes like a hero on accident. That's like that's a funny thing. That would be funny. What's that? Done. Alright, damn, okay. Ba. Ba, ba. A hero tragedy. Somebody dying, somebody not fulfilling, I guess. Maybe a story premise is how to face your regrets, something like that. A story about a person who knows everything is too late, tries to change things. I think that's like a story I want to see, like, you know, an old man that already knows, like, it's too stupid to change how things are, but he tries nonetheless. That's a nice story, you know, and the adversities that face. Not like a bullshit of like isekai, okay, I get a second chance now, and now I try to do this really good, you know. There's no second chance, I think. Like, I think there's like an anime about that where it's like a dude who wants to do like film but never really took the chance, and now he's kind of regretting it, and then next day he's like waking up as a, like, I don't know, college or like teenager, and he's able to go to school and learn film kind of thing. And he's trying to really his best to not waste your second chance, you know. But that's not how life works, man, you know. You only got one chance. Make the best of it. I guess by exploring that sense is a kind of nice thing. And the struggle, financial struggles, and believing in yourself. I don't know, I'm just yapping here, guys. I'm just yapping, I don't know, maybe it's interesting, maybe it's just like, I don't know, what is he talking about, man? I'm just yapping. So don't mind me, it's just me, like a one-man podcast. But I would say I'm really getting the hang of it, actually. I'm getting the hang of it. Maybe explore this side of like life. That maybe even if everything goes against you, but if you have a dream, might as well chase this thing. Because you're gonna die one day. And also taking care of yourself, you know. Doing also little steps, you know, like little hobbies, little what's called atomic habits, I think it was that. It's really like the little things that gonna change your life, you know. If you read a little bit every day, if you now take care of your skin a little bit every day, you know. If you exercise a little bit every day. But that's the thing, like the everyday is really like where people fail, you know. The funny thing I think is just like people are really good when it comes to consistency, but we're bad at being consistent, you know. If we do something consistently, like we're gonna change and we're gonna improve, but if we do, we're really bad at being consistent, you know. It really takes sometimes real mental strength to pursue the things you want to pursue, you know. And that's really crazy, man. That's that's actually what real strength is, guys. Able to follow, like, you know, your dreams, your ambitions, even though nobody's there to help you out, you know. Even if the floor that you walk on disappears, you know, you still continue. Thank you, Shiraya. Maybe it's a little bit too personal. But I think it's necessary, you know, sometimes it's good to be a dreamer, but also realistic, but also like, you know, a dreamer at the end of the day. Because I think, I don't know, I think the worst thing what can happen in your life is, you know, you're like 80 or like 60. Oh, I will say 80. 60, I think you can still do like for 20 years. Probably achieve a lot of things in that time. But being 80 and then realize, damn, I actually never achieved my dreams or never actually tried my dreams, you know. Because, I mean, even then I would say you can still pursue your dreams, but it's gonna be much more harder than being, if you're young, you know. 80 and a 20-year-old or 30-year-old is a little different, you know. It's a little bit different. So take your chances. And then, I don't know, like when the time comes, apparently, I don't know if that's true. Who knows? After death, you're just gonna meet, I don't know, I wouldn't say God, but it's like you being like beyond something like time and space, and somebody's talking to you telepathically. I don't know if that's true. We'll find out when the time comes, I guess. Time's coming, I guess. I think they made like a study, and they conclude that souls don't die, you know. Souls don't die. That's like the conspiracy head kind of thing, you know. Which is kind of nice, you know. Which is kind of nice. Which is kind of nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do a little bit of hand drawings here. Alright, alright. How can I simplify this actually? A box, another there. There. You know, you have your little bit of extension doses every day with me. Without that, it would be not a JKC Attack on Nation channel stream, right guys? It wouldn't be in any stream. Alright, let's see. How can I simplify that actually? In the basic shapes. Maybe it could be like a triangle. This could be a box. Yeah, Draska, welcome. And this could be also like a box. Oh, let's try it out. How are you doing? Hope everything is alright. Hope your story goes well, you know. Currently really into story things, storytelling and story stuff. Yeah, okay. It's okay, I'm drawing every day no matter how small. That's great, let's go. You know what that builds? It builds a habit, and then one day it doesn't feel like a pain in the ass, but more like something you always do kind of thing, you know? And that's a great step forward, I would say. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, or girl, or person. I don't want to misgender people. Let's go, queen. I'm a he, by the way. Alright, welcome. My man. My man, alright. My man. stay up this late recently? Do you have... I guess it's a good thing, right? Taking care of your sleep is actually very, very good. Taking care of your sleep cycle is actually a good thing. So don't worry, man. Yeah, okay. Don't you worry, child, you know? So, I think that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Taking care of yourself is never a bad thing, guys. And whoever says differently than that, he's just wrong, man. He's just wrong. You're wrong. You're just wrong, man. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, maybe you're gonna draw some hands, maybe one day. Are you gonna draw some hands? Because I'm drawing some hands. Come very handy. Something like that, probably. 1, 2, 3, and 4, something like comes down there. Okay, then there's that. Why do I keep up with the drawings, I would say? I mean, what are you drawing? What are like little doodles you've been drawing? The little doodles. The little doodles. The little doodles. Uni is all day and I'm this close to finishing it. Hey, let's go. Need to pick the current bus tomorrow morning. Hey, let's go. You're doing stuff. That's great. That's what we call progress. That's what we call progression. We love progression. Progress. And the uni like assignment, do you want to share what's about it? It's about physics, math, history of gacha games. I don't know why a professor would do that, but I mean, if I were a professor, maybe I would give this as an assignment. Students, you guys have to play Genshin Impact for this assignment. Hell yeah, man, you're awesome. There's a bunch of stuff when I feel motivated to draw my waifu, so that's nice. And I've been drafting my OCs. Your OCs? The original OCs. I mean, first we start with like, what waifus are you drawing? Who's your goddamn waifu? Then we can talk about your OC if you want that. If you're drawing hand to the point if you get everything else, well, that can happen. Well, then guess what we have to do? We have to do this at home again, you know? Let's go back. Let's run it back, baby. Let's run that shit back, you know? Okay, let's go. Ah, okay, it's just more like this. Okay, okay, it's like the hand here. Gotcha. Background in her laptop. Another one has Gundams. Another has a mobile play. Hey, that's really cool, actually. Maybe you have to talk about them. Have you like talked about honestly having like a professor as a gacha friend? That would be so sick, you know. I'd be like, hey, I haven't done the assignments yet. Can I give you like some gems if that's okay? Can I get like 1 day more? That would be so cool, man. That would be kind of like that would be kind of goated, man. Like that's honestly I would say yeah, hell yeah, let's go, man. Free Pebble Drives. She's actually the strictest small lol. Oh no. Oh no, not like this. Oh yeah, I guess you haven't talked really about that, you know? Like, hey, I see you play Genshin. I'm also like a fan, huh? Can I add you on like that, you know? That would be kind of nice. I mean, I guess you can also like put your frustration around it, like I grief the professor, but I think that's a bad thing. I think it's always good to be good terms with your professors, you know. You don't have to make your life more difficult, you know. I made a text-based RPG for project. Have you heard of Dota? Have you? why did he said the professor said that? I mean, Dota is Dota like an RPG? I mean, it's more like it's like a MOBA, right? Like where 3 players, 3 towers, 3 lanes, and then a jungler. I'm not really used with the terminology, so I don't know. I don't know. I have not played it. Oh, yeah, alright. Okay. Dota. That's kind of nice. But yeah, depending like with the assignment, I mean, I guess you're almost finished with the assignment, huh? Hopefully, did you use like AI stuff like that too? Did you use AI? Because lately a lot of people use, not lately, a lot of people are using AI for the homework nowadays. I'm not judging you if you actually did it, you know. But I would say I think as like a grading system to use AI, I think that's a good way to do this stuff. I think that's really good. Grading, you know, grading your what's called homework. So I think a very good way to improve your academics. Or you use AI in certain ways, you know, that's actually good for you. Yeah, it would be kind of nice. Your Professor goaded, man. Professor goaded. I'm not gonna lie. After asking so much fast, but it did not help me much. Yeah, that's too bad. I guess you had to do the hard way, huh? Gotta learn the hard way. Just, you know, pen and paper and do the Google research, baby. The goddamn old school way by Googling and finding research papers, I guess. That's what I probably assume what you did. And then maybe looking up something more, so. And then a little more. A little. But hey, good job. I mean, even though, you know, even though you had like a hard time, you still managed it, and you should be proud of that, you know? I ended up just saying, man, I don't know why this. Like me. Well, what's going on? What's happening with the simulation? It's me, I'm just bad. But that's not really the point, you know. The point is to persevere, you know. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned, you know. Maybe there's like the perseverance, you know, despite everything, you know. You still buckled up and tried your best, you know, and I think that's admirable, you know. I mean, you could have just give up, you know. You could just get like, yeah, honestly, nah, I'm good. Avid, bro, avid my, you know, my major. Let's go. Let's play. Let's draw some art of my waifus, you know. I got my friend's version exactly what happened, which has happened more than once in this assignment. Like, what happens? Like, did they crash, or like did they simulate like a banana? And where's the banana coming from? Doesn't make any sense. Welcome, Zane. Did they hear my name? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe it's like no. Called schizophrenia. I hear voices, guys. I hear voices, and they say I did great. I did great on this assignment. Oh, you just did great. It's like a banana. How's the VTube model going? Not really, not really good. It's still in the early stages. The reason for that is basically I have a bunch of courses that I want to do, and after I finish all the courses, I have like, I guess, better skill set, so I can draw the VTuber better in that sense. So there's that, but the problem that I have is just like the courses that I have is just so dry, bro. And even like one section took me like 1 or like 2 hours. For like a 30-minute section took me like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 hours, and I'm like, bro. Bro, that's crazy. That's just crazy. But yeah, that's like that's what's going to happen. But yeah, you know, if I have my V2 model there, you know, I finish my courses, and that's the sign to, I don't know, that's the sign to call me master, you know, master or teacher Andy, sensei Andy. That's your, I know what's called, clue. Your visual clue. Call you sensei master. But eventually, I think one goal I want to do eventually is probably teach what I learned. So people have like better understanding like what to do. And then doing like YouTube videos. Main quest come first before the side quests? Yeah, that's the, I guess, the course on main quest, and then side quest is like the VTuber model, I guess. And then I guess the side quest would be making YouTube videos. Let's go. Become like a famous VTuber, I guess. Become a famous VTuber. And then making big money. Woohoo. But that's not really like my point at this point. I think the process is much enjoyable than actually doing the money part. I think that's a really healthy mindset to have. I think that's the mindset you should have, especially if you want to be famous. I don't want to be famous, but want to create it. Better said. Creation, baby. Because being famous, I think, is kind of like a pain in the ass, I would say. No privacy and stuff like that. Sheesh. And people fame you for everything on X. That's crazy. Getting death threats. That's crazy, man. What the fuck? What did I do, man? What did I do? What did I do? You know what you did. You should be ashamed of yourself. So there's not always rainbow and sunshine. But I guess the same thing for like doing like such an assignment as you did. It's not always rainbow and sunshine. Sometimes you just have to buckle up and just grind it out, I guess. But I recently learned that when I'm on Discord or like just chilling on Discord, I'm much more easier. It's easier for me to like do your courses. Like yesterday I was on Discord. I don't know why, but I won't talk in Discord, but like when I'm on Discord, I don't know, I can focus more. I know why. That happened to you guys? Like you just focus more and you just do the thing you're supposed to do. You just do the thing you're supposed to do, man. And that's really nice. And also starting with going back with skincare, guys. That's also very important. Skincare, guys. Have you guys done any skincare routines? Or do you have guys like a skincare routine? Like, do you have like, or just raw dog with water and then that's it? I mean, water itself, it's not bad. But having like a cleanser and moisturizer is already half the battle, man. A cleanser and a moisturizer. It's almost like half the battle. That something against like blackheads. Yeah, you kind of get on the nose. Makes all her kids do a facial treatment periodic or so. And you're one of her kids, right? Hopefully. Yeah, like I just say like my mom and her kids. You sound like you're not like that's not your mom. Okay, other than that, it's just used for our face. Oh, alright. Facial treatment product. I mean, that's good. Like, at least you have healthy skin. That's something. I think that's very important, especially. I don't know. It's just having good skin is just really good. Maybe if you're really good, then you maybe unlock what's called pretty privileges. You know. Maybe you like looking really good, and life gonna be much more easier, I guess. I guess that's also like I think unfair. Like if you're trying to find a job, and I think someone is more attractive than the other, I think there's maybe like also like a role in that sense if they select it. Like if they have the same skill set and the other one just looks better, they probably would prefer the better looking one, right? As it sounds like kind of like I don't know, mean. Does sleep affect skin health? I think yes. A lot of things affect like sleep. Like you should really not. Yeah, sleep affects every area. You should not like. don't lose your sleep. That's really. I think the most unhealthy thing you can do as a person is just like not getting any sleep. Luckily, I do this every day. Let's go. Nah. But sometimes I don't know. I don't know why, but I really like the feeling of being sleep deprived. But I don't know what's wrong with me, you know? I don't know what's wrong with that. I have like maybe a kink for that. I don't know. Maybe I'm a masochist in that sense. Who knows? I don't know. Like every time I feel like every time I try to like stay awake and you know try to uh, try not to sleep, like everything doesn't matter anymore. Like I don't know. I'm really calm afterwards. I'm really like, damn man, that's crazy. The world can end tomorrow and be like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So yeah. So yeah, but but I think a lot of people don't do like skincare routine or like doing that in general because skincare in general is really complicated sometimes. Like finding the right product that works for you and don't irritate your skin is really difficult sometimes because there's so many like skins like fat, dry, like a mixture, and then you have to find like the right one, and then to find like which is not like doesn't hurt you or give you like something bad. I guess the whole reason why I didn't do a skincare in the first place because it was so convoluted for me. But right now I'm trying to get back into it because I find like why not, you know? Then I'm gonna start packing now. All right, good job, man. Good job. I don't know. Here, lucky star for you. There you have it. So you make it not a little bit more. There you have it. There's your star. Can make it like Mitroska here. He drug some P951. Congrats here. I know sometimes as a man, like having like somebody give me like a star is really nice, you know. Say, hey, good job, buddy, you know. Instead of course you should have done this, man. Yeah, why so slow, man? That's like a different feeling, you know. That's like a different feeling. This is the palm, and then there's that, and then here. Good job, man. Good job. All right, that's a nice yapping. But yeah, I mean, you can join me in the Discord. I won't be. I mean, I will write something in the chat, but I won't be talking. We'll be probably focusing on the course. You know, I'm always like focusing on the course. But I realized that again, I said before, like, have an easy time to make the course work for me in that sense. Yeah, so I probably keep going with that. And then one day, maybe like this month, I can show you what the progress looks like. Also being taking what's called what's there should be like here I guess. Yeah, here and there. It's right there, right? Yeah, yeah. It goes down there. Packing things, doing stuff. I mean, what do you guys normally pack for things? I think the most obvious answer is just like the essential things. But what are the essential things? Like you're probably gonna like if you travel, you're probably gonna want to have some underwear, probably underwear. Some clothes. Some goddamn clothes. What else? Because I think food and stuff like that you don't really need. It's just you can just buy it there wherever you go. Wherever you go. Oh. Huh? Oh. Okay, food. Okay, something to drink. Maybe bringing your, I don't know, Steam Deck with you or something like that. Something that can distract you or entertain you while you're on the plane. Or do maybe like doing some assignments, you know. Maybe read a book, you know. Maybe why don't you try to read a book? You like playing jigsaw puzzles? Yeah, like I used to play, like doing that for sure. I used to, but not anymore. Anymore. It's a little bit too big actually. Very smaller here, thank you very much. I used to, but not anymore. But having like a good puzzle is nice. You don't have to have like an insane puzzle that like 10,000 puzzles and you're like, oh my god, that's gonna take a while to finish that, you know? You don't have to have that, you know? But it is a nice, I would say, time. You can spend time with your loved ones. It's very fun, you know? It's fun if you kind of like together try to solve the puzzle. Used to have like a really big jinx puzzle, but right now it's gone. It's gone. I think we just throw it away because it took too much space. Sometimes those jigsaw puzzles are really nice and you can just frame them and then hang it on the wall. But other than that, I would say, I don't know. It's nice. That's my verdict. So if you have a jigsaw puzzle, try it out. It's also good for your attention span, I would say. Because this generation, the attention span is just cooked, bro. Like, you need like, what's called, um, like 4 or 5 reels, TikToks, so you can have like your attention there. Because your attention span gonna get worse the more you watch like shorts. I definitely feel like that. I definitely experienced that. Like I feel like, damn, and I'm getting stupider. A lot of the entertaining factors was just the good ones. So maybe I have to find out a way to kind of reduce the thing, you know? Reduce the intake of shorts and stuff like that. That's why like Screenhammer probably stopped using shorts, YouTube shorts because of that why. Smart guy, smart guy. I don't know, sometimes reels are really funny. I guess you don't have to stop with things. It's all about finding balance, finding like what do you want to do, you know? Something like that. Finding goddamn balance. Ah, let's go. Almost correct, almost correct. This should be like that and that. I mean, I can make it, yeah. I made that too long. Alright. Much better here. And then those goes down there.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's go another way, another time. To start working out. Have you guys worked out today, you know? You guys tried to do the daily workout? If not, then what are you doing, man? Okay, nice. What are you doing? Okay, I know. Okay. It's kind of overlaps there. That's the problem. That was the thing there. Yeah, yeah. And let's go here. Down there. One, two, three. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Your friendly neighborhood artist there. Does she tough? A self-taught artist. That's crazy. Am I a self-taught artist? Hell no. I wouldn't call myself a self-taught artist. Not at all. But if you want, are you one? That's crazy. That's nice. Just getting like YouTube videos and trying to figure out things on your own. I think that's really good. That's mad respect, man. That's mad respect. That is what I call mad and respect. Oh. Put that maybe on this away, maybe here. I don't know what happened there, man. It's just maybe that's just a grave for just hand drawings, man. The grave of hand drawings. But yeah, hands interacting with objects is also, I think, a very good exercise. Hands interacting with those things, man. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and I guess we don't really see the last one there. The last one's here. That is rather simple, which I like. I like simple things. It's easy to understand. Simpleton. You can maybe call me a simpleton. Sometimes simple is best, you know. Sometimes simple is just the best thing. But again, there's always like balance that you need in your life. Because not everything should be simple. Something should be challenging, you know. Because the joy of things is the challenge, not really the result. Having that mindset is very good. Don't be goal focused, but be more like, you know, be more process oriented. Yeah, that's the thing. Be more process oriented, I would say. Be more process oriented. That's very, very good. Oh, I can follow that. Let's go. Ocean knows. That's kind of nice. Alright, I think it's. They use PC desktop or laptop. What's with those questions? PC. I don't think you can do this. I mean, you can do this on a laptop too, but I think PC, baby. I'm a PC gamer. I'm not really a gamer, man. Crazy enough, I'm not even a gamer. I am not even a gamer. It's crazy, huh? You might think, wow, Andy is such a gamer. There's so much game. But I'm not really, not really, no. I mean, do you use a laptop or a PC, Pedro? Let's just put a thing on the other side, you know? You take questions, now I question you. Bing bada boom. That's how a conversation goes. I mean, that's actually how conversation goes. Sometimes you just entertain a person, ask a person a lot of questions, be interested in, and then they maybe, if they have the social cue, they will ask you something, you know? Unless you're like a narcissist, and then maybe they'll only talk about themselves, you know? I'm like, oh my god, that's so interesting, oh my god. That shit is so interesting, man. Tell me more about that. But that's very important. That is very important. Have a conversation going. Conversation, I mean, you can always carry a conversation by talking yourself. Try to make something, you know, but it's just very sad, you know. At that point, it's just like a podcast, you know. Like, there's no input, there's no progression in the conversation. And just be genuinely interested in the person, I guess. How hard can that be? But also learn a little bit about, like, give me also other people, like, things they can talk about, like, instead of ending with a conversation with, yeah, cool, how was your day? Good. How was your day? Good. Great conversation, bro. Like, there's not really like any, I don't know what's called, things where I can talk on. What I mean by that is just maybe like, hey, how was your day? Good. Great, I did those kind of things, you know. I did that, really, wow, I never knew you were doing that. Yeah, I really got interested in, and then I ate something crazy, like give the other person something that he can, you know, talk, you know. Don't let it hang, you know. Because if they have like good, like, bro, it's like the conversation is that. Good job, bro. And I guess if it's like an interesting person, there will probably like some clues that you can like talk about, you know. Heavy laptop. My heavy laptop. Why is this? I guess a heavy laptop is called heavy because it's so heavy, right? But is it good, the laptop? And the question should also be like, why didn't you use like a lighter version? Why didn't you get like a lighter version, no? Oh, are you that strong? Terror, no, what's called, lore. He's kind of like like strong and be like, yeah, that's just, it's called heavy laptop, but actually it's not that heavy for me. I'm like, damn, man. Damn, man. Look at you, strong. I rarely go out. Maybe we have to fix that. At least do some training outside, or is it like too hot? Because I don't know, it's very, I think, tropical in your area. Or something like that, very humid. The humidity is really there now. Humidity is there. Alright. Yeah, didn't get the inner shapes correct, so let's go. Yeah. This line and this line is not correct, and also this is a little bit higher here. Plus, yeah, like one, and I made that much too high. I brought the so that there and here. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's should do the trick right. Yeah, look at this. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, and this should be higher. Yeah. You can see the problems. I see the reference points. Yeah, look at this. This reference points and then this reference points. Something along those lines. Going outside, meeting new people. I should actually do that too. Because every person is an opportunity to grow. And who knows, maybe one day this one conversation really saves your ass one day. I had like a professor that talked about like networking, and he was once like in a situation where he did like networking and didn't really think about it, and then I don't know, 5 years later the same guy hits him up, hey, do you want a job? Be like, yeah, I was looking for a job, and then GG, you know. So, you know, connections can really be like a life-saving thing. Having the moves, having the connections. That's very important. I guess that networking is that's very interesting. I guess networking can also be a pain in the ass. Just really like, I guess making friends in that sense. Because people want to make business with friends rather than like business partners, I guess. But business partners in that sense are also like friends, so there's that. There's that aspect too. There's that aspect too. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's always easier said than done, like going outside and meeting people. I mean, that's why you should work on your confidence, you know? That's why you should work on your confidence. Because the more confident you are, the less scared you are. Makes sense? Hey, no way! Yeah, right. Crazy tech, I'm telling you guys. Okay, what was this? And then I guess here. Hey, no way! Yes, sir. I guess something like there, right? Probably. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks alright. Confident. Now, like, that's all with gets. Everything has a purpose, I guess. The most important part, I would say, I guess it will become like a, I don't know, self-help guidebook, you know. Can confidence can defeat trust issues? I think trust issues is more like about. I don't think so, actually. I think confidence is like trust issues more about forgiving yourself, you know. In my opinion, forgiving yourself that you like let that thing happen to you. I mean, it sucks, but you should not like close off yourself, you know. Like only because like this traumatic thing happened to you, now I'm gonna close forever and trust nobody anymore, or it's just kind of sad, you know. I would say, I mean, yeah, to a certain degree, confidence help with. I think confidence helps with everything, I would say, but not as much as like certain things, I would say. You feel me? You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Oh no, because it's really just sad for yourself, you know, if you're not able to trust anymore. That like you're gonna ruin like a lot of opportunities for yourself, kind of thing, you know, which kind of sucks in the end of the day. Like maybe you had like a great time with this certain person, but not because you have like trust issues, you will never experience this, you know. But I'm like I'm also clear that that's easier said than done, you know. You don't want to get hurt again, you know. You don't want to get like no, want to feel this intense anymore. But I think it's like more. It's a funny as it sounds. It's more about it's your fault, you know. Because I think that's the bitter part to swallow, you know. The reason they betrayed you is your fault, you know. Because you could have no, realize it earlier on, or like realize, hey, actually this person doesn't really like me, you know. Or like, oh, maybe it's not really like working out, you know. Instead of like ignoring the red flags that this person does to you, you know. And then be like, then you have like the Pikachu face. Oh my God, what? He betrayed me. How dare he does that to me, you know. But there were already like red flags, you know. So in the sense, you're like it's your own fault. Like I know it sounds like mean, or like it doesn't make any sense, but that's helped me a lot. That's why, you know, owning up. Well, I did fucked up, you know. I trust this person too much too early. Didn't really see the red flags. And yeah, I have to deal with the consequences of my actions, you know. Now I have to deal with the consequence of my action. Oh, okay, this is... okay. Got it, alright. I was wondering. Gotta deal with the consequences of my actions. Even if you don't like it. Well, yeah, yes. I'm gone crazy like that, yeah, thank you very much. So then here. Yeah, got it. I know, does help you with that? It's not about like, you know, defeating trust issue, but it's more about forgiving yourself. Yeah, Pension, welcome. Like when a person really hurts you, the tough pill to swallow, that's your own fault, you know. And a good, like a good rule of thumb to know if a person really likes you or doesn't like you. Your patron, just person playing. All right. Appreciate it. But a good way to find out if a person really likes you or doesn't like you is really like do some inconvenience, you know. Like if you have like a meeting, be like, I don't know, 10 minutes later, and then see if how long they kind of like talk about it, you know. And you probably realize, well, okay. Because a person that likes you won't say, oh my God, you were 10 minutes later. Then after, I don't know, you've gone somewhere, you remember you were 10 minutes later. They wouldn't say that. They would say, it's just 10 minutes, you know. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, man. Not a big deal, you know. That's how you know, like, if a person likes you or doesn't like you. So keep that in mind. Just do like some inconvenient things on purpose and see if they like, you know, how they react. And then normally from there you can just go, yeah, okay, he does like me or he doesn't like me. Because people don't want to really like tell you, hey, I don't like you, you know. People are more like, what's called, like more indirectly, you know. They will do stuff more indirectly, or like don't tell you straight, you know, hey, I don't like you, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, that's like, I guess, my wisdom I can put you upon on. Yeah, kinda correct. I guess I kind of up this one. Love advice. It's more about trust issues, like how can you defeat trust issues? Can confident defeat trust issues, you know, that kind of stuff. Because a person who does like you doesn't mind that, you know. It makes sense, you know. Why would you, you know, why would a person that likes you like always talks about, yeah, you did this wrong and you did that wrong, you know? Doesn't make really much sense. Doesn't make any goddamn sense, you know? Oh, okay, it's more there. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah, try it out, see how it works, and that's that. Hope that helps. Any wisdom with you. But I think I will probably don't know. It's called draw for 3 hours today, or like for 2 hours. I'm kinda a little bit tired. I was like, I think doing what I'm doing is also kind of like difficult, because people normally just just draw, don't talk at all. And me trying to talk for 3 hours is so it's something I still have to get used to. It's like a 3-hour podcast, solo podcast with like, you know, something in the chat, you know. For 3 hours where people just, you know, be mute and just draw away and have fun. But it's also like a nice exercise for me too, to talk and express myself. Okay, but I think that's enough hands. Just I did like how many hands? 3 hands, right? Yeah, I did 3 hands. Let's do like this one here. Let's go there. No. Let's do like that. Thank you very much. Line art. Yeah, okay, this is the line art, and this is like the flat colors. Let's go flat colors. Alright, let's go. W perspective. Thank you. It was kind of like harsh, but I'm not sure if if I actually did that correct. Maybe there's something wrong here, because I used this as a reference. Oh, it makes over here. I just took this here and then transform it there. Transform there, so that's that. That's why reference is really nice. Sometimes you just don't have to do the hard thing. Sometimes you just can be lazy and then like, honestly, it's okay, man. I don't have to. Let's do like the greenery. Foreshortening kind of struggle. Yeah, that's same here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done that much foreshortening, but I think I should do more about that too. I should do more about that too, you know. Not gonna lie. But I guess the best way to get better with foreshortening is doing a lot of foreshortening exercises. I mean, the problem with like foreshortening, I would say, is just like getting like a good gauge, because sometimes, like we have like a box, right? Like the whole thing with foreshortening, right? The whole thing with foreshortening is just like you don't know, like you know this length is like basically this length, you know. It's just like it looks foreshort, you know. But I think like that's like the and avoid perfectionism. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Like getting like a good read on that, for example, that. Then I don't like that box, you know. I guess what's really difficult, maybe, I don't know, there's maybe like a technique to it where people like, for example, if you have like an arm, right? And there's that. They use like a box, like a really big box, to really like make the foreshortening kind of work here. Something like that, maybe. I've even been bigger, actually. The reason what's kind of confusing me all the time is like things get bigger as they get closer to you, right? It's more here, yeah, it's here. But also, like your arm kind of gets like thinner the longer it goes, you know. It's not like one stack block, right? And there's the arm. It's like you have like the delta, and then you have like the biceps, triceps, and then we have like the what's called the elbow, and then you know it's not like it's not going like very thick here. It's like there, and like there. It's not like like that, you know. It's more like inwards, becomes like smaller there. But if it can smaller, but it also becomes bigger here because of the, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. And like sometimes it's just like the shapes there. You have like the shapes there, and wow, crazy tech, man, crazy tech. I like there, here. Then I'm like the whole thing here. You know? Oh yeah, we feel the pain. I feel the pain too. I just feel the pain. The flat colors, I guess. Really? So it like there, huh? That was the whole point, man. Oh man, I guess, yeah, I did kind of left up the what's it called, the line out. Break some rules as long as it's believers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is, in fact, so true, man. So true. It is so true. Let's take that there. Don't like that there. I'm taking that there. Maybe like not that dark. Let's go, man. Okay, no, that's not what I want. And there we have it. Come on, man. Let's do the flat colors first and then add like the shadow as the next thing. The shadow! Shadow the Hedgehog, baby. Also, my yapping kind of runs out at 3 hours, I would say. You know, like in the streams, I just don't talk at some point. I just say, yeah, so I don't want to talk anymore. I am done. I am done with my yapping for the day. Because you can only yap so much, man. You can only yap so much until you're kind of exhausted. But I think that's the price I pay for being an entertainer. I mean, it's not bad, you know, like I'm able to do, you know, I'm able to have like an interesting conversation where actually people subscribe because of my conversation skills. Because I am that guy, you know. I am that guy. But sometimes I don't have it, man. Sometimes I'm really like, yeah, honestly, can somebody take it all from me? I don't feel it like today. But that's not very professional, Andy. Well, my whole YouTube channel is actually just an experiment, see like how things go, you know. Because to be fair, I should, if it, it's a really like a different, like I would say, what's called dissociation, like how I treat my YouTube channel in general. Because right now I'm just focusing on like the courses and stuff like that. Streaming is more like a nice side thing right now. How dare you not talk? Yeah, right. How could I? Talk, Mr. Funny Man. Talk. Talk, Mr. Yap. Talk. I'm here to be entertained, not to listen to something, to watch, to do nothing, you know. To sit here in silence, man. Talk, Mr. Funny Man. Talk. I'm trying. I guess it's like I'm getting better at it. Especially, I'm trying to incorporate now storytelling to my yapping too. I will get like advanced yapping where I'm able to, you know, can include story stuff like that in my yapping. Because I'm learning also like how to do better stories, how to write a story, how to do things better like that. How to do a story, you know. And in that sense, you can also like analyze other people like that too. Because what are people? Not stories, you know. You're your own story, you know. And how do you know that the story moves on? Because you have desires, you know. You want to achieve something. Because if you don't have any desire, then there's not really a story to tell. There's no like plot point that it's gonna happen, you know. There is no plot point. Maybe talk about that too. That become like, I don't know, writing stories, I would say. Writing stories. I mean, my line art is really not the most cleanest one, honestly. It's kind of sad. Oh well. Could be worse. Let's take that. Let's take that and boom. So down there. Oh, this is also a flaw. Storytelling, but yeah, I guess I can't talk about storytelling or like what I learned about it. Yep, Andrew, welcome. I appreciate that. Then I would say get better. Get a better day. Get better. Or like recover, I would say. Not get better, recover. A good recovery. Have a good recovery, man. See you on the other side, man. See you on the other side. Damn, I really... What the fuck did I do with the lineup, bro? What the fuck am I doing with the lineup? Uh-huh. What the fuck did I do with the lineup? Holy shit, bro. Get well soon, as they say. Well, kindness is also really, I would say, and that was side sword, I would say, be kind to other people, but also don't be as kind as people try to abuse your kindness in that sense. Again, balance. It's all about balance, finding a nice balance. Finding a nice balance, you know. Yin and yang, baby. Oh. This is wrong here, right? It's just white here. Okay. There's that. The yin and the yang. Come on, man. Oh, really? Okay, that's fucked up, bro. Yes, Cinnamon, welcome. How you doing? Phineas, how you doing? Alright. I'm doing, I would say I'm productive, which is nice. I'm drawing like that lizard girl in Arknight's Enfield Arknights. I don't know if you heard of that gacha game. Basically, it's this girl here Probably have to like a picture here. Okay, where is it? Oh, here. This girl there. Trying to draw that hero. I guess that's my 3-year piece, you know? What did I learn in 3 years? The fuck did I learn in 3 years? Nothing, man. No. Because I haven't finished the courses, man. I haven't done them. Nothing. But that's okay. I sound very like so melodramatic, but it's just for show. I just take my time, you know. I just take my sweetest time. Like eventually I will. The thing is, like I don't know why, but I have the delusion that eventually I will get there, you know. Like I don't know why, but somehow, somewhere, it doesn't matter how long it will take. As long as I don't give up, I will get there, you know. As long as I don't give up, I don't know why I have that delusion, but it is like that, you know. I feel like that, you know. Why is this so? Why is this? Why is this so bad? Oh well, whatever, man. Like I don't know, man. Oh, the bomb instead of a Pokeball. Yeah, I know about that one. It's not. That's not family friendly, Pharaoh. We're a family friendly channel, right, guys? With the now and then loot things, but otherwise family friendly. Right, guys? Right? Right? Sure, exactly, thank you. Listen to Simini. I'm not here, you know? She wouldn't lie, you know? Or like he wouldn't lie. I don't like... Simini would never lie. So there you have it. Case closed, baby. Case in the close. For the most views. I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly, I kind of regret that I got this so many views because it kind of inflated the whole thing. Like it'd be nice, like in subscriber boost, but honestly, I don't need those people, man. Honestly, gotta be fair. Like I don't really need those people, man. They're only here for one other thing, you know. Kind of regret. Oh really? Almost 200 down. Because now I'm labeled as like the pervert, but I guess that's also kind of who I am in this sense. The horny drawer. I'm like, oh god damn it. I guess I picked that thumbnail for a reason, I guess. I guess I have to live with my consequences, as they say, right? Live with the consequences. My image ruined. Dark hell yeah, man. Honestly, I'm kind of already practicing some of the stuff there. Getting like the poses done. So actually really good to learn the poses. Like, not gonna lie, poses are posing, man. That sounds like those close-up shots. Actually good practice, not gonna lie. It's good reference, I'm not gonna lie, good reference. Okay, it's the Pokeball, I guess. I look like something like that, right? Pokeball. Now everybody knows me as this guy, you know, that guy that drew some horny stuff, and I'm like, oh, god damn it. God damn it. But it is what it is, man. Life moves on, man. I have to live with with the action, with the consequence of my actions, as they say. Oh yeah, right, I can just yoink the shit here. The colors, thank you very much. Oh, like that already. That looks human enough. Oh no, it's not true. Looks human enough, I'd say. Oh, yeah. Friendly channel. Well, maybe if worse gets worse, maybe become a furry channel. Yikes. Economy that bad, huh? Economy that bad, huh? Yeah, that bad actually. You know, the economy is kind of effed up if you have to go and draw some furry. That's the furry indicator, you know. What they have like in the Pentagon with the pizza is just a furry, you know. At least it pay well. I heard so, yeah, but I'm not so sure. Like, I've never done like furry commissions, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't. But if they do, like, hell yeah, man. A hell yeah, baby. A hell to the yeah, baby. I guess, and then take that, and then maybe like, I don't know, something here, I guess. I mean, if they pay well, if they feed, you know, if they feed the family, you know, can't be mad. I mean, why should you be mad, also? And if that's your hobby, then do whatever you want, man. Like, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not gonna tell you you're weird because I'm weird myself, so it's kind of hypocritical to tell other people I'm weird when I'm weird myself, so so there's that. Doesn't make a goddamn sense, man. Doesn't make a goddamn sense, man. Alright. So I am the weird one, huh? No, I am the weird one. That's too yellow, man. Basher is too yellow for that one. Honestly, I should have done like a better planning for that. Oh well. Flat colors, let's go. We love flat colors. I think that's done with the flat colors. Just like here. Something like that. Sounds like that. But I can't get the no. I don't know. Do you want to hear some knowledge? Some cursed knowledge? Are you ready for some cursed knowledge? I mean, Terry already knows this, but it still kind of bothers me sometimes. That's. I mean, I'm gonna say it anyway. Just like rain is just like frying chicken. Like what the hell? I can't. I cannot unhear that anymore. I can't unhear that anymore. It's just fried chicken, bro. Ugh. I can't unhear that anymore. Fried chicken. You ruined me, man. You ruined me. Fried chicken, man. Fried goddamn chicken. Let us go. Oh yeah. So something like that, probably. I will look at this very, very fondly, I think, at some point. Sometime while I'll be looking back and like, yeah, man, I drew this, man. Let's go. Fond memories in that sense. So then I guess green eyes. Green eyes, and then maybe like, something like that. Alright, let's go. I guess this is for the flat colors are done. Let's go. We take those. Now we take that and then we figure out like, I don't know. Oh, the shadows. How do I want to be the shadows actually? Can I like multiply here maybe? Something like that. So. What's the shadow gonna be like? Where should it be? From the side maybe? Everything here is on dark. I don't like that. Or maybe what's a good think? What should I take for shadow? And maybe like we just take it like from the font here, the classic font shadow. Or like maybe somebody is lighting here. You know, somebody has light here. Everything is like, you know, a shadow. I don't know, man. I think I'm going for like the side here, maybe like something like that. $60-40 maybe. Maybe like a straight line. I mean, it has something, right? It has something, but then again, we have to kind of follow form too, so it will be kind of like this here. Oh, it's a shadow. Nice drawing. Thank you, please. Think like that. And then there. Yeah, anything like that. Thank you very much. How you doing, Blaze? Everything's alright? Hope everything is alright. This is more like a curve here, and then this should be like more curved there. I'm okay, let's go. I'd like to see. Well, maybe we actually see. Maybe that is like here. There. Nah, honestly, maybe give like this away. Maybe we just make it like from the front as usual, and then take it like here, and like the shadow like here, somewhere there. This is a shadow. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would do this. I like this more. And then I guess make this in light, I guess. Or maybe in shadow. Yeah, take that in shadow. Shadow the hedgehog. It's nice to hear. But yeah, have you done anything recently, Blaze? Any work, school? So I guess I would like bring my form into that. Yeah, I like that one actually. Wow. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Let's go. Then I guess we make this like there. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, that's much better. The light is kind of going from there, I guess. Here, and then I guess take this everything in shadow. Yeah, I like that more. I like that more. Yeah, this has something to it. Has something nice to it. So there's that there. Yeah, I think that looks okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think that's the shadow I'm going for. Like us a bit more broad there. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, let's go. Alright, now I'm kind of like silent. That's the reason why 3 hours is like too much for me right now. But yeah, I think that looks kind of nice, I would say, with the shadows. I have to do like a little bit more shapes, but we keep it like that. Alright, I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do only 2 hours today. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, or when you have time. You know where you can find me. And yeah, bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.